RTS games are all about quick decisions, strategic planning, and real-time intensity. And if you're a fan of commanding armies, building bases, and outwitting opponents under pressure, then the Steam Summer Sale 2025 has some gems you don't want to miss. Today, we're counting down the 10 best real-time strategy games you can grab right now, from legendary classics to modern masterpieces, all on sale. Age of Empires II Definitive Edition. A genre-defining RTS classic, Age of Empires II Definitive Edition remains one of the most beloved strategy games ever made. You build cities, gather resources, train armies, and dominate enemies across centuries of history. The remaster brings 4K visuals, enhanced AI, tons of quality-of-life improvements, and new civilizations. With massive campaigns, mod support, and an active multiplayer scene, it's the ultimate medieval RTS, and it's heavily discounted during the sale. Company of Heroes II. Set during the brutal Eastern Front of World War II, Company of Heroes II is a masterclass in real-time tactics. Unlike traditional base-building RTS games, this one emphasizes battlefield positioning. Cover, flanking, line of sight, and morale all determine the outcome of each skirmish. Dynamic weather like snowstorms and frozen rivers isn't just cosmetic. It forces you to adapt your strategy on the fly. With a compelling single-player campaign and an intense multiplayer mode, it's a must-play for anyone who wants historically grounded warfare with deep tactical gameplay. Stronghold Crusader HD. Stronghold Crusader HD is a cult classic RTS that puts a heavy emphasis on castle building and medieval siege warfare. Set during the Crusades, it challenges you to manage not just armies, but also the economy and happiness of your people. Instead of fast-paced rushing, gameplay revolves around survival, resource balance, and building impenetrable strongholds. Whether you're defending against waves of invaders or launching massive sieges, every decision matters. It may be an older game, but its unique mechanics and nostalgic charm still hold strong, and during the Steam sale, it often costs less than $2. Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. Two of the most legendary RTS games of the 90s, Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert, return in glorious 4K with the Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. These titles help define the golden era of real-time strategy with their fast-paced base building, iconic units, and unforgettable FMV cutscenes. The remaster doesn't just polish the graphics, it completely overhauls the UI, remixes the soundtrack, and modernizes multiplayer support. Whether you're reliving old-school chaos or discovering it for the first time, this is one of the best classic RTS bundles ever released. Rise of Nations Extended Edition. Rise of Nations masterfully blends the speed of traditional RTS with the scope of a full-scale civilization builder. You'll guide your nation from the ancient era to the modern age, researching tech, expanding borders, capturing cities, and eventually unleashing nukes. Unlike most RTS games, it introduces national boundaries, attrition mechanics, and territory control, adding depth without slowing things down. It's fast, strategic, and endlessly replayable. Criminally underrated, this game is a hidden gem for anyone who loves long-term progression with real-time intensity. They Are Billions. They Are Billions drops you into a bleak steampunk world overrun by the infected, where strategy isn't optional, it's survival. You'll build and defend a fragile colony against waves of thousands of zombies, with every decision, every wall, turret, or expansion carrying life or death consequences. One breach, and it's game over. The gameplay is punishing, but incredibly addictive, especially in its tense survival mode and full-length campaign. If you want an RTS that blends base building with pure dread, They Are Billions delivers like no other. Star Wars Empire at War. Star Wars Empire at War is an underrated RTS gem that lets you live out your galactic conquest fantasies. Command massive fleets in space, wage ground battles across iconic planets, and lead legendary heroes like Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and Obi-Wan. The standout Galactic Conquest mode adds a grand strategic layer that ties battles together into a larger war effort. And thanks to mods like Thrawn's Revenge, this classic has stayed fresh and alive for years. If you're a Star Wars fan who craves strategy, this one's an easy win. Men of War, Assault Squad 2. Men of War, Assault Squad 2 takes World War II real-time strategy to an entirely new level of realism and control. Unlike traditional RTS games, you can directly command individual soldiers, tanks, and artillery, managing every shot, reload, and movement with surgical precision. The result is a brutally tactical battlefield where micromanagement and positioning are everything. It's not for the faint of heart, but for players craving authentic, high-stakes strategy, Assault Squad 2 is one of the most rewarding RTS experiences out there. Plus, Steam Workshop support brings endless custom missions and mods to the table. Sins of a Solar Empire 2. Sins of a Solar Empire 2 takes real-time strategy to the stars, combining explosive space battles with deep empire management. You'll build fleets, colonize planets, research technologies, and engage in large-scale warfare across entire star systems. What sets it apart is the blend of grand 4X scope with real-time intensity. No turns, no pauses, just tactical momentum. The sequel improves everything from visuals to AI and performance, while keeping that addictive mix of diplomacy, economics, and full-scale interstellar combat. For space strategy lovers, this is one of the most ambitious and rewarding RTS games you can play. Halo Wars Definitive Edition. Halo Wars Definitive Edition brings the Halo universe into real-time strategy with surprising style and accessibility. Originally built for consoles but now fully optimized for PC, it's a streamlined RTS where you'll construct bases, deploy Spartan squads, and command UNSC forces in fast-paced battles against the Covenant. While it's not as complex as traditional RTS giants, that's part of its charm. It's a perfect entry point for newcomers. With rich Halo lore, cinematic cutscenes, and tight mission design, it feels like a true side chapter of the franchise, just with a strategic twist. And there you have it, 10 of the best RTS games you can grab right now during the Steam Summer Sale 2025. Whether you're building medieval castles, commanding tanks in the snow, or leading rebels across space, these games deliver the real-time strategy thrills we all love. Which one are you picking up? Or did we miss your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss another list or deal.